Alright, welcome everybody to the Aurora Open number 2. For this tournament I kind of threw together something very quickly last minute. So we'll see how that goes. I wasn't sure if this tournament was going to happen. We had like 7 players lined up, needed one more. And we got that one more. So here's my lineup. We've got Nats, which I don't know if I've played before. I got a suggestion from a viewer, though, wanting to see some Nats a little while back. I wanted to bring back the green ramp list that I brought, I think, to a past recent tournament. Blue I've brought before, and Crackles I've brought many times before. A very strong list. But I think that this lineup rounds out reasonably nicely. Now on the bans, I'm probably going to look at banning Krog. Oh, I just realized I set this to best of 5. I'm pretty sure we're on a best of 5. Did we get 9 players? Oh, no, we've got Zudika down twice. Okay. Yeah, we are on best of 5. 8-player tournament. Should be good. I think we always ban Krog. He's the one wild card in the series. The Aurora Open number 1 I did miss. I got pretty sick. I know I always am, but... Okay. Nance has been banned. Sad. Yellow is a pretty spooky one. Yellow is another contender for being banned. So we gotta think about what I need to hold to fight stuff later. There's a red-yellow here. I probably want some green list to fight this. If it's burn, though... I don't know, do you run Cypher and burn, though? Blue's always a good starter. It's not particularly... like, OP into anything. I don't run the transforms, frogifies, and such. This is... the blue 7s hybrid list, which is more geared towards the Flyers meta. So it's not going to be amazing at taking down things like big stats, although this is not big stats. This is just a pure yellow list with Swordfish. But I think we'll start blue. Seems solid enough when I get paired into the Yaks. So, gotta be careful that this isn't combo, but with the Mother of Yaks cover, that is a dead giveaway that it probably isn't combo. Quad color, always a spooky one. You never know. So Sunken Tower start is solid. Even Ninja Toad. Triton Trainer into Ninja Toad into Sunken Tower. I like it. Now, I haven't played this game in a little while. I think the last tournament was a month or maybe more ago. So, I'm glad these first rounds are best of 5. Gives me a little bit of a chance to warm up a bit. I didn't have breakfast either, so I'm gonna be slowing down later. I need to grab a snack. Though I will say, there's no Bamser in this tournament. We might be speeding things along pretty quickly. Oh, we all love Bamser. One of the players keeping this game alive. So double neutral start makes sense with Yaks. This allows you to get a neutral Yak, one of the many neutral Yaks you own, into the corners. Emerald Yak will do. So, I have to be very careful. I could go down opposite side, which I probably will do, but I gotta be careful about the Sapphire Yak being played on right side and just getting a ton of collections. But this should be fine based on how the lands are positioned now, because the Sapphire Yak Lake's gonna have to come down. It's gonna be a little bit awkward for him to maneuver around and collect, actually. We coming. So that's going to be a 4-6 next turn. I could just kill that, which looks pretty tasty, because this is a 4-3, which is huge. So we'll give up, I suppose, collection on left side here. Oh, Beirut. That is a Beirut, though, but the Ninja Toad's way too juicy, right? We can even throw a Sunken Tower in there to get a collection, I guess, if that's worth it. Block this aggressive spot, perhaps? 4-3. Yeah, we might as well toss the Sunken Tower in here, I guess. That plants my guy on the well, so he gets to collect next turn as well. And then hit something. I think 1 HP is going to be very difficult unless he's running Falcon Dive. Yaks don't typically have good 1 damage answers. Except this Yak, I guess. He could play down another Emerald Yak. And I like having this guy here now. We're kind of threatening this aggro spot. Not as concerned about Sapphire yet getting insane value. But there was a potential line where he could have dropped a Sapphire Yak and then Yak Shepherd and dashed. Gotten some buffs, but again, he still kind of needs that 1 HP. Has the 1-1, but decided to step the 3-3 in range anyways. Which is interesting. Okay. I don't know if I need protection to protect against a 1-1 over here. I could full clear with the Sunken Tower. It would be a bit expensive. Now, would it be that expensive? I just move this neutral, and I place a neutral, then I jump over, and then maybe I play Warden. Full clear? Is that even good, though? I trade my 4-1 into this. This, I could protect... Or I could dump an Archon to collect. And then his board over here, I don't know if it's worth... Well, we stopped the double collector. It's pretty huge. Okay. I think I want to take it, probably. Have to build this. We'll build this one for future. And then, is it Archon or is it Warden? I guess it's Archon. I guess Archon just makes sense. Gives us a double collector. Like, the Warden doesn't really go anywhere important. He goes here, and then he's kind of stuck. Can't really fight much. He's single collecting. I think I like this. My opponent, of course, has a ton of Faeria. No Yank attack, though, which is very important. This baby egg cannot collect. I think dealing with the double collection was important. I could have done that potentially with the Warden instead. Left the 1 HP alive, I guess. Firebomb? You're running Firebomb? Uh-oh. Well, that's not bad. He didn't develop a collector from that. Probably something's coming here, but I mean, I can... Beirut. He does get a double collector, though. So this costs me 2, right? If I play it, but... I think I want to get the Beirut down. Beirut, and then I suppose I'm +1ing since I'm shy on collections. He gets to get away with a double collector. Yike. But we threaten that second mountain, which apparently is important to him. And I don't think there's much that he can do to stop this Beirut. So... doesn't choose to double collect. I mean, that's fine by me. What does this do? What's the plan here? Doesn't want me to step up. That is wild. That he chose not to double collect. He had a pretty good advantage there. Oh, my Ninja Toad lineup. I'm just getting given gifts today. And the baby X making its way, is journeying across the land. Okay, so easy play here. We'll produce the lake to get a double collection. Value trades. Insane. And we land destructed the mountain. He's gonna have to build another one if he wants access to those fire bombs again. And now we've dealt with the second double collector. Triple collecting, not too bad. Yaks are a tricky one. Yaks have power. They have a lot of power behind them, but they do have some weaknesses, like not having the little damage numbers, unless you're playing like Yak Attack. But Yak Attack's very expensive. They really need to maintain collection so that they have access to 9 mana, or 9 Faeria. Okay, just dumps a mountain and passes. Got nothing. So we'll make our march up, and we can draw now. We're looking healthy. Dump some battle toads, just for collectors if the Yak Attack comes. Looks like Yak Attack is coming. I would assume if nothing is being played, then we're building up to something. Yaks, add our land count. Should have most cards in hand be playable. And this actually also blocks a Yak from collecting, so that's neat. Actually, this guy is stopping the double collecting Yak Attack too. That's a little sad, isn't it? Just dumps a Sapphire Yak. Well, that's a little bit sad. Probably, I mean, it doesn't matter in this point, but holding the Sapphire Yak to play it with the Yak Attack would be a little bit tastier, rather than just tossing it into the fire. Oh, okay. We do have something that can immediately be played. And Cypher's Wrath, so I don't currently have an answer on board then to this Sapphire Yak. Alright, not bad then. That's not too bad at all. And I don't know if I'm gonna get an answer. I have Humbling Vision and Command. Okay, there's a lot of answers I can draw for, I guess. Don't find it though. So that Sapphire Yak's gonna actually carry away. Neat. So we don't have anything to deal with that. Well, no biggie. It's fine, we can just block the well spot and not care about it, I guess. Hit this. This might as well collect. I don't think going face for 3 is very important. And then what do I want to play to fight that? Could play Warden. Probably just Colossus. That's the most difficult stat line to deal with. Even though it's 5 costs, not ideal, but 7 HP looks difficult for him here. And maybe we'll put a Threatening Archon up top. Doesn't mean I have to build the land. The warrior didn't need the land, but I think it'll be fine. In this position where we've locked him out of collections, I think who cares? If I was counting the red cards he had too, I could see how much burn he might have. Because Cypher's Wrath was a card. Don't know if Flame Burst exists, but at this point, maybe we could just get burnt to death. I don't know. Okay. Do this. We'll take the 2 HP with this guy, I guess. And we'll build that land. I guess we'll build this one. So it's close by. Our Triton can hop onto it. I'll just dump our hand here. I don't think we're that concerned. Actually, if I was maybe smarter about this, I could have made this a lake and put this guy aggressive, and then that sets up lethal for next turn. I guess that was maybe more intelligent. Just puts on the pressure so my opponent actually has to deal with this, because if there is burn in the deck, I don't really know if he has enough time, but he could just ignore his face and save up to burn face. But yeah, I could have just set up lethal for next turn. So what do you got, Distrodov? Nothing. Do we top deck Ninja Toad? I don't think it matters. Okay, we don't get it. Alright. I think the first victory is ours. Blue's gonna triumph against Yaks. And what are we gonna get it to fight next? What else did he have? He had the red-yellow. Probably red-yellow we might face next. Seems like a reasonable counter, potentially. I wish the Yaks had special voice lines or special emotes. That would be cool. So red, yellow. I can't remember what the other one was. Oh, it was the swordfish cover. Green, yellow, but only for swordfish. Mostly yellow. So yellow could be tricky for the blue, for this blue list at least. I don't know. Again, it's kind of geared towards the whole Flyers meta. So it's better geared towards yellow stuff, but blue still has a little bit of a weakness. I think we'll face red-yellow. A lot of things that could be, I suppose. There's burn, there's mechs. You could do like a red-yellow tempo. I think Distrodov likes playing some fun decks. We'll probably see red-yellow tempo. That's what I expect. Let's count numbers. He's got 34, so there's 4 dual-colored cards in here. Oh, okay. We're actually going for swordfish. 1 neutral. Time of Legends? What would be Time of Legends for? Because it has to be a yellow legendary. Unless the swordfish is a bait cover and there's actually green cards in here. Who knows? Beiru's not very good into yellow, to be honest. Keep Aurora because she's OP. And I guess Triton Warrior is a starter. I didn't know there was Farm Boy deck backs, or card backs. That's sick. Almost never noticed the card backs. I almost wish the card backs were a little more prominent. I like what they've done, like, this is utilizing space really nicely, but like I never get to see my own card backs. Okay, it's a Sky Captain list. Really want to get... No, I guess we go Warrior. We can put the Warrior here. He's just gonna step back, right? We'll just put them here. Want to get Commander down as soon as possible. So we can flip and dodge Soul Drain as soon as possible. Although it could be an idea to play Battletoads to bait the Soul Drain first. Because it's likely there's one copy in the early game. So maybe we actually go Toads next. It slows down our collections a bit, because if I want to double neutral aggressive... also means I'm investing a second land, and I'm not going to be able to collect with the Toad on left side. Forest Center. Okay. I think we bait the Soul Drain with Toads. The thing is, there's no reason to Soul Drain the Toad. So maybe it doesn't matter. Let's see. This could get training and... No, it can't really get buffed, because, again, there's only 3 green cards in the list. Also, I just realized I could have counted the numbers to confirm whether there's 3 Skyfish or not. Didn't do that. Okay. I think let's just dump this. I don't think Battletoads have a Soul Drain target on their back when I've got 3 creatures here. So I might as well just dump the Commander. But that is an idea. Like, if I had less stuff on board, I could dump Battletoads to bait out Soul Drain, then play this as a follow-up. I think in this position, it's not going to work out that way, though. So I just hope, by playing this as early as possible, he hasn't drawn into the Soul Drain yet. And... we'll see how that goes. So this was in the starting hand because I didn't get buffed. This guy lives. Cool. Doesn't get buffed though. We could Aurora it. We do get collection. I guess we'll claim this lake. Don't think I'm that concerned about stepping in trade range. I kind of want to Aurora, pre-Aurora, just to play around Soul Drain. I think it's not a terrible idea. Because then I also just get buffs on top. You become 7. Sure. I like this position too. I want to keep this guy nice and sturdy here. And we'll dump another creature just to play around more removal. Keeps him in this sturdy double collecting position, threatening that Mistral Guide. Otherwise... if this guy's weak and dies, we don't have the same threat. So I think pre-Aurora is fine. Aurora may be in an awkward spot though. Maybe I should have swapped these guys, because if this dies, I don't want... or I'd prefer my 4/4 to come here to take over double collecting. Guess it doesn't matter, we can just dump another one. Yeah, maybe it doesn't matter. But grateful not to see the Soul Drain on that last turn. Gives me a reasonable position. Curious What I'm gonna run into then? We do have Mistral Guides. Sky Captain. Is it just standard, some standard flyers in here? I don't know what could be very spicy, because it's just yellow. There's really not green. So maybe it's just standards flyers. Okay, we top decked the Soul Drain. Just dodged. Oh no! Oh, that's bad. That's very bad. We pre-buffed and got huge punished. Huh. That's not very good. Do I threaten this Mistral Guide? It's an option. I have to double neutral. I think it's fine. We still collect this way. And then I just set up another sturdy collector. I think we're gonna do that. Or Battletoads. I think I prefer the sturdy one. Thing is, Battletoads fight flyers a little better than this thing, but I guess I just run away with this thing. We can always Ninja Toad something with maybe it's a 5-3, we can just Ninja Toad it. But yeah, I want to threaten that Mistral Guide. He's threatening to get into a double collection and still zip creatures off, which is very threatening. Let me post my stream. Uh-oh. We got swordfished. But he takes the trait? Okay. I don't know what the point of playing the... I guess, sure, we get it in an aggressive spot and then we take the collection away. I thought the point of this, though, was to just taunt it. But then you play into Humbling Vision. Sure, okay. I'll accept it. Fine play, then. We have 7. I think I can take a draw. Because I was hoping to find Humbling Vision, potentially. Maybe I wanted to go face with this, though. I don't know. Maybe the draw was too hasty. It's okay. Do I have enough lakes to play this stuff? 3 lakes. I need to step off of the lake, then. Okay. Fine. I guess we're stepping up, then. I think I want to play everything. Seems fine. We'll do this. We'll put the 3/3 down here. Sure. We lined up 7 damage eventually. Ooh. 4/4 Bloodfly. Choking's Head. Okay, what if we just challenge him to a race? Can we just do that? No humbling in hand. So we can hit him for 6, and then set up a 7/7. 12 plus 7 is 19. We do have Ninja Toad. I think we can race here. He's on 0 Faeria. I think we can just go. But let's use our lake wisely. How about? We'll hop over to place the lake here. And all in. I could step this. I think I will stay. I was thinking I could step this in case I want to deal with this, so I could Ninja Toad in here, deal 7. But then this makes me vulnerable to Movement Trick. This trades. This comes over, taunts my 1/1. I don't get my collection. I think we'll stay. You can have your Bloatfly. I don't think that's gonna be fast enough. Racing is such an interesting concept in this game that I feel a lot of people gloss over, because getting hit in the face feels bad. And it feels scary to just let that happen. But I think it's very cool that racing exists and you can just calculate the numbers and realize you can just win. Can we just win? We got... Sorry, why did I think this was 6? Oh, because I hit for 6, sure. We got 11. Sorry, am I stupid? I can't math, apparently. Okay. Game 2 for blue. Not too bad. And that was apparently supposed to be the counter deck, so we get to go against the one that Disradov feels is unfavored. I think this one will be a little bit spooky. But let's see, do we get the blue sweep? This blue list pretty strong. I like it. This is a lizard creation. Let's see, we got... I think I have like 3 lizard decks here. The Nats, I'm pretty sure I got from lizard. I think I modified it though. Yeah, I made a few edits because I think his list was old on the hub. Sorry, we're against red, yellow. Maybe Humbling Vision's important to deal with combat stuff, I'm not sure. I would like something sturdy to start with, maybe. Okay, something sturdy. Nice. Okay, I'll live with this. This is good against Cypher as well. If that comes down, we only have 2 Humblings in the deck, so gotta be careful with how this is used. Okay, we'll start with the sturdy one. I'd like the flexibility to switch sides. Let's see, my other list was Crackthorn, Nats, this. Oh, and then the green ramp that I built. Just a bit silly. Okay, going opposite. Fine by me. Go this way. I think we'll back this up with another sturdy collector. Battletoads don't particularly want to play into Cypher's Wrath. It's just free Wrath targets. Or Firestorm. In the future. I think this is... I think it's Burn. I have a feeling this is Burn. I don't need to Lake, to be honest. I could double neutral. It's a nice Lake spot though, I guess. But I want my Colossus aggressive, I think, so maybe we double neutral. Yeah, let's double neutral. Just where's the second one going? I think here is fine. And I don't think I need to do anything. We can just pass. Save a Faeria, because nothing in my hand is really accomplishing anything. Save all the tools for going face. Might just play a 6-cost Colossus to tempo, because I think my opponent definitely is playing burn, so we want to put on the pressure as soon as possible. That's the biggest thing we've got, so why not? Grimguards. Could be worth a Humbling Vision, just again for tempo. Since we kind of have an advantage here in our tempo, we can just close out the game by taking unfavorable trades. Yeah, I think that's a plan. I don't think I'm going to need Humbling Vision for anything else. 2 lands away from Scourge Flame. Cypher comes down, we have a Colossus on board, so who cares? Yeah, I think we'll just humble this. And we'll put you right up here. Now, do we think he has Firestorm? Does it matter? I guess there's no reason to step up. No, there is, because I can sidestep, jump over... Wait. No. Can't do that. Okay, this guy's never going to get to attack, right? So... probably no reason. I guess if this dies, I get to attack. I can also play a 7-drop, and then he's a 6 power. I don't think Firestorm is that threatening, to be honest. Because he doesn't actually kill the 4/4. I mean, he just pairs it with something. So Firestorm plus Wrath. Firestorm plus Ground Shakers may be spooky. Not that spooky, though. It's only Shaker that lives on board. I think we survive a Firestorm. And this just means I get to attack for more. So that's cool. Yeah, I think we'll just play the Warden for more damage. So then am I drawing, maybe? I guess we're drawing for healing. There it is. Wow, amazing. Ooh, fortunately I have to put this guy backwards. I guess it doesn't matter, though. Protect this one, maybe. Whack, whack. Just further protect against Cypher's Wrath stuff. So he can't, like, double Wrath. I don't think he has enough damage to finish here, though. 14 Faeria to deal 18 damage. Let's see. I think you can get there with Hellfire. If you get exactly every single ping going to my face, you can win with double Hellfire. So let's see it happen. Well played. Okay. Fine. Not gonna roll the slots. Alright, blue sweeping 3-0. Crazy. GG to Desradov. Okay. Well, it looks like Exia's ready. Okay. I want to start. So this is, I think this is the semifinals. The last one was round of 8. We're into the semifinals against Exio. Okay. Got blue, a yellow blue. Definitely banning that one because that's Disciple. Green, yellow with a 2.7 average. What's that? Is that just Sack? Is Sack that low average? Green, blue. Yeah, I mean, this is the obvious ban. No, my nets! We're never gonna get to see it this game. To be fair, I covered it like it was a Flyers deck. It's got a 3.0 Soul Drain cover. There's 3 neutrals, though. That's pretty unusual for Flyers. Okay, anyways. Blue, we could potentially save for the green stuff. I know I only have, like, 2 Humbling Vision, but... yeah. What do I have to beat his blue? Certainly not green. Maybe Crackthorn is the lead this time? I don't know. I want this to be able to dodge the blue. But he's got another blue. Maybe this is just a bad list and we just lead with it anyways? We'll lead with this to scouts. Sure. And we're going hardcore into blue. Okay. Doesn't look great for this first round then. Uh-oh. What happened? Okay. We crash. Interesting. Well, at least this didn't crash mid-game. There's not going to be any issues with time bank or anything. Okay, Exius making his way back online. Yeah, so I'm probably thinking of checking out Ablon Arena today. I have a feeling this tournament's gonna go by pretty quick. Quicker than usual. So I can spare a little bit of time at the end. Assuming it's alive. Okay, same ban, I think. We'll just pick this one. Get rid of the Disciple. Now, Exio knows which deck I'm banning, I guess, now, so maybe he can make a decision based on that. No, still Nats. No yellow. Did he see what list I started with, too? That might be some unfair advantages, because I also saw what list he started with. Can I, like, debate him now? What if we just swap to blue here? Nah, we'll go the same one. We'll do the same one. We won't let bugs dictate what we do. I don't think that this list is that bad into blue. But it's certainly not great. Bloom Sprite! Oh, OP, we win now. Don't think we need a buff. I think we need bodies on board just to break through the like Frogify, Transform, and Humbling Vision and such. Oops. I thought that was greetings. I didn't mean to BM, but we'll just roll with it. Water Ellie. Is this Dreamweaver? Dreamweaver's even scarier for me, to be honest. Let's put Bloom Sprite same sides. Now I've got... Oh, do I invest this, I wonder? I don't want to play into Aurora. I think we'll just build up to Seek Shelter. What was I going to say? Time of Legends is for Tree, and it's also for Moby. So probably going to hold this until we draw one or the other. Another Water Ellie. Ooh. Oh my. That's a little aggressive. Slow down there, bud. We will build this way, just to get our third land for Seek. But I think I'm going to build on the left side. Okay. These things are a little bit... What if we go Tarim? Can we win if we... Tarim? Like, we just need 2 more turns, right? And a top-decked feed. Is that possible? Do we go for that? Or is that just a bad decision? I feel like that's not gonna work out, because we need feeds, otherwise this is just not playable. And I think we're gonna need some defensive tools. I don't know, it's so tempting. Let's see, we go to 12. We go to 15, we can plus 1 in there. But I'm gonna need to draw, probably. That's super risky. This one we're also hoping for feed though, right? I'm gonna take it. I'm just gonna take it. And we pass. It's quite the risk. But I think we slow him down a little bit with this. Probably gonna end up just Deepwood Stalkering. We get a 1-cost creature too. Okay, no feeds. So I definitely want to be drawing, I think. We spend 4 for this. I think that's okay. Start building this way for some collections. Yeah, this is a 3/5, right? I think that's okay. Puts us away from Tarim, but we're gonna have to draw in to feed the forest anyways. It's gonna take us some turns. So we just need to fend off the 4/4 and pray. +1. Frogify. So full clear with... Wait, not a full clear. Crazy, man. Okay. So I think we're all in on the Tarim game plan. Oh, it's so bad, though. It's so bad. We just have to top deck feet. It's fine. It'll work out just fine. We're not in a terrible spot, though. Like, what? Maybe we just give up on Tarim? My opponent's, like, threatening triple collection. I think we're just gonna dump Golem. Let's see, if this get humbles, goes down to 2 power. Neat. Oh, it's so expensive if it gets humbled. Do I just wait for Tarim? I need more stuff. Thing is, I don't have 16 Faeria next turn. I think I'm just gonna dump. I'm gonna dump both. We'll give up on Tarim for now. Feel like we can come back with the stuff we have on board and coming in hand. Just not feeling those numbers. And we just saw Frogify. Don't know if I would expect a second Humbling Vision so soon. It's definitely possible. Mystic Beast. Yeah, so expected he jumps over. That's why we put the 5/10 here, so we can trade with a buff. More Faeria spent, of course, but maybe I should have put the 1/1 up, actually. Okay, so now, do we just draw? I think. Okay, no feed the forest yet, so that at least makes me happy that we didn't make a mistake or anything. I could dump Oak Father. What does that put me to? 5 Forest, so a 6-11. Humbling Vision puts that down to 3-5, which he still can't trade efficiently, so that's not too bad. I think that's not awful. Definitely giving up on Taram. And just dumping Oak Father, I think is okay. Okay. So, Taram didn't pay off. That could have been, what, a Living Willow, and then we could have actually had a feed target in the future. But we'll find other ones. We burned one Faeria on nothing then. Sad. But that's okay. We'll make it up. So these thresholds are very important. Like if this was going down to 4 HP, definitely wouldn't want to play it. Because it just gets value traded. But a 3-5 is not awful. It trades with the Water Ellie, and it also puts this guy to 2 HP if he wants to actually double trade into it. And we can Stalker. But I think just having another body on board here is really good to just keep this side intact. He's got 2 big boys to deal with here. Gonna be difficult. One which has gotten value traded, so Humbling and Frogify has less value on this guy now. I guess this one didn't matter that he was here, because I ended up drawing instead of building the land. Ooh, okay. It's a little bit expensive. Oh, he goes face. Smart. And does have a Frogify. Okay, going face is smart. Sure. Okay, but he gave us a Toad that I could hop up. And Guidance. And Stalker to full clear. And we still get a Toad to survive. Which is not terrible at all. And I could put the Stalker on the left side here, actually. That's pretty solid. We're left with still quite a bit of stuff. He could develop a lake, but he only has 3 Faeria, right? And we can maybe threaten with a Bloom Sprite. So I like it. We give up a heal. Forest here, we plant. Stalker. This is not bad at all. I could debate pushing. Thing is, no. If he plays anything at all, then we have a 4-1 threatening it, so it doesn't even matter. Okay. It's a pretty good line. Battle Toads. So another full clear for us. Huge. And we get to still develop a double collector. We can seek to replace. Now I probably want something cheap. I mean, Nekomata is not awful, since we can actually corrupt and then get a 6-8. So I guess it is just Nekomata, maybe. Still gotta be careful about my face, but he's still on 0 again. I think we go Neko. So we will go full clear again. Might as well. This 4-1's vulnerable to commands in the future. So we might as well take that. Am I drawing then? So I don't want to... I think I want to keep this guy here to threaten these spaces. So we probably draw. We want to get into our feeds. Draw last. Of course. Of course we draw last. Why wouldn't we, Moon? It's okay. If we had drawn first, we wouldn't have drawn Stalker. That's just how it works. Profit. Okay, trying to reestablish collections. So that makes me very happy. Gives me a lot of time to just keep gramping. And now I think aggressive Tyrion makes sense. We have a lot of taunts, so even if he does play something aggressive, I think we can deal with it. Aurora's being played, so we don't have to worry about like Aurora plus Ninja Toad in the future. So yeah, I think it's just Tyrion. I guess I could Stalker, but I don't think I care too much about that guy. We'll stand on the lake. Maybe step this guy. Just to threaten stuff, and then also dodge a land trick value trade. Sure, we want this guy to get traded off maybe, but... Ooh. I did not realize that was 4 cost already. Huh. Did not realize that was 4 cost, but like I said, we do have a lot of taunts, so it might not matter. There's Frogify still in our opponent's list, though. Wait, can we just top deck Skywell? Skywell is 6 cost, right? 50-50? Damn. Okay. Fine. Getting some ramp. Can get tree at some point. Okay, probably don't want to throw this. Probably would be a good idea not to throw. What do we have? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I have to stay here. I think the reason I have to stay here means I might as well just take this hit. Because if he finds Frogify, he sidesteps, I need that 1 damage. I think we're just gonna hit. Which I should have probably hit first. Enshrine? Can we body block with this? Okay. Pass. Okay, no Frogify. Still have to find an answer to that guy, though. Can also just dump another Colossus. Oh, no. What I got? 11 going face? Not enough. Oof. Okay, we found a taunt. I might have thrown by going aggressive, not gonna lie. I mean, we'll probably end up winning still. But, might have thrown. Okay, so Swordfish, I guess, makes sense. I could tree here as well, which is funny, but it doesn't do anything, right? Yeah, tree doesn't really accomplish anything, so I think we'll just do this and taunt. I need to hit face with both of these though, right? Yeah, that's fine. So we taunt on this space. Does that mean I'm trading? Sure. Do this. Set up lethal. And then I guess we win, because there's nothing he can really do. Like, Frogify doesn't give him enough time. He was 1 damage shy, which is actually pretty funny. That 8 HP probably mattered. Wow, well played. And the tree was playable that game too, which was kind of funny, but I guess that's the thing with tree. You need a little bit more than just being playable. Okay, so green beating out the blue. Game 1. Not bad. I like it. That was a sketchy match. And I think I did make a mistake probably going aggressive. I think I just win if I go defensive and just beat out all the Colossus. But not punished. There's a reason Wild Growth was cool starting hand. I guess because we can growth into Seek Shelter on turn 2, but then we spend 2, we are going second. I guess we can actually do this as a turn 2 play. That's very cool. So we'll toss Guidance. Oh, second Wild Growth. Turn 1 Seek Shelter? Can we get a 2-cost card that we can play off Seek Shelter? I don't think so. But that's really funny that we have that option. Where's the best Wild Growth spot? I guess playing here. We just Wild Growth? Sad. Wild Growth overwrites Explore. I guess it's fine if this gets overwritten though. Oh, wait, we're getting rushed? Uh-oh. That's not great. Can I just fill this spot? I guess we can do that with the Explore. So we just come here. See what we get. We're on 6 Faeria here. Wait, is Wild Avenger actually good in this? I mean, we're not going to get hit in the face if we're... Well, it's this or Imperial Guards. So we might as well just go Avenger, right? And then we get Nightmared in a couple turns. This could also dash towards his face, I guess. Is that an option? We want this to taunt. Okay. We'll just dump this. Slow down land progression, and we go face. I mean, 5 is a good number to go face with, right? And this Explorer means that the haste is slowed down, so... I think that's fine. And obviously with the Desert Start, this means Sagittarius Archer, so... we threaten that. We could even buff. Wait, we just buff. He just played a Forest, so Nightmare's not even an option. So if we buff here, we've got 3-turn lethal. That's huge. I guess we could Seek Shelter to see what we get. I don't think this will change anything, though. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to play the card anyway, so we might as well just do this. And go face. Let's see, what do I need? What do I need to close out the game? I guess we'd plant a Forest just to... I don't know what he does to this, but... just so we have a Forest claimed, I guess. I don't think that really matters. Might as well just draw. +1 could be important for what we get off Seek Shelter, though, too. Oh, Aridin. I don't think this is meant to be a rush deck. I actually didn't realize also he was green-yellow. Okay, it does find a taunt. So we can seek... Ice Rock. Wait, do we actually go Ice Rock? Is this playable next turn? No. We're not collecting, so... Oh, it's just not possible, is it? Interesting. We could +1 Ogre Battler. We go to 4 here. Next turn we can Ogre Battler. And it does look like Nightmare is probably not in this list, so maybe Ogre Battler's the way. We have another Seek Shelter we can try as well. I think we just go Ogre Battler. And then +1. Play it next turn. What's my opponent gonna do? Could be Ghost Dragon stuff. Which is almost Death Touch, but not quite with these numbers. Spirit of Rebirth, okay. So you have another taunt. If he gets a 2/8 Living Willow, that's not bad for him. Though we are slapping down that Battler next turn. Stalker? Just hits the Stalker, so now we can... Oh. I wanted to sidestep. I guess it doesn't matter. We hit him down to 6 here. 7 plus 7 plus 6 equals exactly 20. That's crazy. We just don't even care. That's so crazy. We just got given the numbers. What a wild match. Opponent rushes me? Nah, I rush you. And not much to do here besides just dumping a taunt, I guess. But he's thinking about it, so I guess he's got something. I can't believe this list is about to get 2 wins. Man, this list is like ramp. Alright, showing off the 5-3. The 5-3 win soldier. And with perfect numbers, we clean up the game. Oh. That's so satisfying. 7 plus 7 plus 6. Okay. That was meant to be the counter list. So this is the list that Exio is not as comfortable fighting this matchup with. We got 24 plus 9. Is that 1 dual color only? Wait, sorry, I can't math. That's 3. 3 dual colored cards. So either Octopus, it could be Beasts, could be Frog Tosser. Probably, I'm guessing Octopus if there's only 3. We found Wood Ellie. I guess I could keep Tyrion Golem. Since we can ramp into him. Oakfather will save for the future. Double Tyrion Golem. Okay. This list has me pumped. Those past 2 wins were very cool. Starting slow. Interesting. Full Pine. So Beasts. If it is Beasts, then I don't really care about going fast. We'll also go slow. Bloom Sprite! Oh, we got the OP start. It's over. We got Bloom Sprite. Can't possibly win now. And with Tree in hand, now we just ramp. And I think we're gonna get to see Tree this game. So, next... I think we build up this side. I'm not going to invest Tyrion Golem. Because if I invest Tyrion Golem, that means he switches sides. Puts pressure here. We've invested 5 Faeria into a dead side. What? Why are you going defensive? Should I be scared? I don't think I should be scared. We have Tree, right? This does scare me, though, that he thinks he has a better late game than I do. No way he has a better late game. What does he have? Is he also ramp? I don't think it matters. We have tree, right? We don't care. Okay. Push this way. I think I'm going to invest this just to deck filter. Since we have the tree, this only gets me one more thing. I think I double golem just to collect. 18 Faeria. Oh, he's... Wait, is he gonna tar him? He has to build his legs first. Failed tar him? What is this? Oakling. Failed Oakling. Big Grizzly. Okay. Maybe some combo buffs going on. We do have Moby, so I guess we just dodge this and Moby it. So I guess I'm just running here. We'll build a defensive forest then. Run away. He is playing beasts. Just there's Oakling in it, I guess. Okay. Sure. So I might get hunt down here, I guess. But what can I do about that? Or no hunt down, and he just invests further so we get more value. Cool. 5-5. I think this is a mistake. I think you want to 7-3 into this. Okay. We'll lock in this just to cut him off of lands. Moby we can hide in the corner. These guys can step up, I guess. Do I need like a running path to run away with? Ah, we can just come here. It's fine. Moby. I guess we'll see what we get from this. Monkey Genius. I think we're probably gonna Oak Father feed, right? But what else do I play here? Monkey goes... Like, he could opt to not collect. He doesn't have any cards in hand. Fine on Faeria. Maybe it's just Willow. Willow feed is a good combo. Sure. Am I afraid of land trick? I could make a 4-8. Land trick. I don't think I care that much. 2 turns away from tree. Alright, nothing too spooky. That's fine with me. Step. We only have 1 buff, but I just want to keep building to tree. I guess we seek if we get wood elemental. That's solid. We do not. I don't know. Nekomata, I'm a little bit afraid of, like, blue things, I guess. I don't know if it really matters. Does anything matter? Pretty sure we just win this game and we don't care. I could just Ogre Battler. Sure. And we don't have to worry about buffs and stuff. We just slap this down. Build this forest. Maybe to start stepping this way. We give up a collection this way. Whatever, it doesn't matter too much. Sure. "16 Faeria on my opponent's side." Okay. Guess he gets to clear Wood Ellie with this, potentially. Deepwood Stalker. There must be a tree in his list. Maybe. I don't know. Second boar. Alright, it's tree time! Didn't actually have anything, so we are gonna just kill this. I think he's gonna surrender once he sees the tree, honestly. Get an aggro spot, maybe? Sky, step, tree! Good. Guess we'll pre-buff. Just to play around another buff. Oh, we got it! Unless there's anything spicy, this might just be a 3-0 sweep with green ramp. Which is crazy. Actually crazy. Who get the buff? Oh! That's kind of interesting how Deepwood Stalker becomes that number. Never thought about that before. Alright. Well, I guess game wants us to play the Deepwood Stalker. We'll play the Stalker. We can draw from here for feeds. And just not care about life. What's 7 plus 3? 10? I think we'll just kill this. Up. This guy can tuck in the corner, maybe? Bloom sprites. Maybe we seek just to get another target. That might be cool. Nothing looks particularly cool. We'll just go Court Jester. Okay. Amazing. You can't stop my tree! The Moby was crazy too. I guess we had both these cards in our opening hand though, didn't we? I think we top decked into time, but very early on. And we got the feeds. 8/8 Bloom Sprites. Oakfather feeds, which gives us more value actually. Maybe we do this one. Wood Ellie's solid, so we can actually produce an aggro land. So I don't need to care. Hit. We go face. We dump. That's not an 8/8. That's an 8/8. Can dump another Oakfather. Oh my god. Crazy. This series made me happy. We got there with the tree. Nine, 11. Just need 2 more. Look at that. Hunt down. Oh, we're gonna release the grizzly. Have it drown. Damn it, I need my 911 to go face. Another 8-8. I'll take it. I'm one shy, right? Draw? Feed for answer? Oh, wait, does feed actually give me a thing? Let's see. I kill taunt. No, there's gotta be a way, right? Kill taunt. There's no, like, feed option. So kill this. Am I stupid? I have it on board. Alright. A 3-0 sweep with the green ramp. I never expected that. Alright. Welcome back, everybody, to the Aurora Open number 2. We are still in this, but there's still a semi-final match on the other end waiting to be started, so we're going to cast Seshumara versus Super Blizzards. In the meantime, while we're waiting for this match, so we're gonna face the winner of this. I'm seeing a lot of blue. I mean, of course, from Sesh, we have a lot of blue. But Lizard himself has 2 blue lists and 2 red lists. Interesting. So, I mean, obviously, I think Lizard has an advantage here with lineup. Red's pretty solid into blue stuff, but there are some blue lists that are pretty solid into red, like Dreamweaver things, Sturdy Bodies. So if Sesh can keep that list safe and Lizard doesn't ban it, we might be okay. Because Sesh does get to ban one of these red lists, so if we can at least counter this with one thing, then maybe we're okay. But we'll see. Lizard has a keen eye for deck covers and numbers, so he might be able to sniff out the Dreamweaver list. Excuse me while I eat. It is breakfast time, and I had enough time to quickly make it, but I haven't eaten yet. You don't get the privilege of watching me mukbang. Not yet. That's for my future OnlyFans. Anyways. The 4.2 list, banned from Lizard. He's confident in that one, locking it in. Sash just bans one of the reds. Don't know if it matters which one. Not a ton to analyze there, I don't really know. Unless you know Lizard's lists, maybe. And these numbers look familiar. Okay, so Lizard's starting with this list. I think this might be like blue 7s. With the one mountain, I'd expect that to be Garridan. The neutrals, maybe like Magnus and things. We will see. But I don't know what this would be. I guess it could be Sirocco. Sirocco or Garridan would be my guess, but is Lizard bold enough to run Sirocco? I don't know. Looks like we're ready to get started. Garridan list versus one of many blue lists from Sesh. Sesh just has a lot of time to tweak out these blue cards. Okay, so there's a Beirut. I think this, I mean, yeah, 100% is just 7's value. We got Windfall, Beirut. So there's going to be things like Magnus. Wait, Battletoads? Okay. I stand corrected. I mean... Oh, Battletoads is very solid. Maybe there's no Magnus, though? I don't know, I think there would still be Magnus. I guess, though, to be fair, if Magnus hits Battletoads, you're not honestly that sad. Like, you spend 10 Faeria, so 4 goes towards the Battletoads, then you're playing a 6 cost 4-8 charge 3. That's still pretty good. Both players starting with Beirut. It's gonna be a clash of the kaijus. I like the Spring Mochi start on Sesh's side, that's pretty solid. Lizards with Explore, though, is pretty good into Battletoads, so we get a Water Ellie. Spring Mochi is very solid, though, right off the bat. And not fearful of things like Wrath and Soul Drain to pluck it. Sesh is thinking about this. Not sure if he wants to play the Mochi or the Water Ellie, or +1 into both. I say +1. Actually, wait, does that work? I guess it doesn't really work, because you'd have to double neutral to double collect. And you don't want to double neutral if you're playing Reaver. Wait, what is Sesh playing, though? Is he playing Reaver? He's got the cards for it, I guess. Yeah, Spell Whirl makes sense in Reaver lists, because you build up to 7 legs, so you can play every blue card in the game. So, I mean, this makes sense if it's Reaver. If you don't care about your land count as much, then +1 made more sense. Just double neutral to double collect. But I think Sesh cares. Leaping Fugu. Okay, I said every blue card in the game was playable. I guess I forgot about Fugu. You gotta go to 8 lands if you want a more playable card. I guess it's playable. Fine. Triton Diver is not a bad pickup on left side. Threaten that left side collection, but I don't think Lizard cares too much, since he is playing a very greedy list. He also wants to sit back and collect off both wells. Right, I think this is actually the list that's maybe posted on the hub, which does include things like Battletoads, so I don't know why I was so surprised with these guys. Just has some solid mid-range collectors, and then late game value with like Aurora's creation. Into all the legendaries you have in the list, like Beirut, Magnus, more Colossus if you want them, or even Archon. Very good creation target in the late game. Sesh hovering the Leaping Fugu, I don't think this is worth playing at any point. I don't know, 2-3 stat line to fight the 2-2s. Thing is, Sesh needs to be thinking about his late game here. Currently I would say Lizard has the advantage late game, and so you want to maybe hold your pieces. I guess you could also try and put on the pressure to win sooner. It's another option. But I don't think this is accomplishing either of those tasks. I could either rather use this as an aggro piece to get more face damage, close the game out sooner, or use it as a late game to try and match Lizard's late game. Because this is a gift. It's not like Archon that can just passively gain the stats on board. This You have to have 8 lands built and then play it. Wonder why they did that, actually. I feel like this would probably be fine if it worked like Archon and you just build 8 lands and then it gets the buffs. It becomes a little bit like the Explorers. So if you lose your lands, you lose stats. Wow. Strong, though. 2 6/6s and the Beirut on boards. Yikes. What are we gonna do about that? Can play our own Beirut, which will get phantasmed. Yeah, this looks tough already for Sesh. I don't know what I would do here. Honestly, we need to push on some side. Maybe we push right side. It looks like the weaker side, at least for now. Just ignore the Beirut. We want to build our Dreamerland. Yeah, so Sesh is going to right side. I think that makes sense. Of course, there's a Phantasm, but you gotta do something. And this looks like the best decision for Sesh to make. Interesting that Lizard steps. I mean, sure, he doesn't care about pushing face, maybe. He's just waiting for his late game value to just win anyways. But I feel like a little bit of pressure would force Sesh to invest resources where he doesn't want to. So I don't know why this happens, to be honest. Oh, he wants to creation this, I guess. Okay, fair enough. I feel like you can creation other things, but sure, I guess the idea with this step is we have a creation target for the future. And the 6/6 steps out of the way, does not invest Mirror Phantasm. There's no need to. Not predicting any movement tricks. Movement trick would be huge here. But just says, I get to collect next turn anyways. I'm gonna wait one more turn. See if we get better answers. Because maybe a Frogify pops into his hand. And we can use that instead of the Phantasm. Being very patient. Which I think is a good play if you don't think movement trick exists. So interesting here, Sesh pre-Frogifies, maybe fearful of creation coming down. And so just gets that out of the way. Do I like it? I don't know. So I mean, that's the idea, right? You're taking away that creation target. Thing is, this is pretty devastating for you. Like now he's gonna build a land, Toad will trade, and the 6/6 can come up aggressive. I feel like I just wanted to save the Frogify for going face. And just pray that he doesn't top deck creation. Oh, the double neutral I like though, that's cool. Building up our 7 leg count with double neutrals. But unfortunately, I think this is a great Phantasm opportunity now. And he built lands for him to step on. Huge. And because lands were built to step on, we can build a double neutral this way, dump an aggressive Magnus. Oh my god, it's all over. There's no way. Yeah, there's just nothing Sesh can do now. This is a brutal board state. Sorry, he doesn't have enough for Magnus, never mind. But next turn. Oh, okay, actually takes the value trade. I guess fair enough. Might as well. Forecast Reaver, but we didn't get our 7 lakes like we wanted to. Very sad. One of the disadvantages actually to running Mochi in a Reaver list is because it can hit Reaver. Meaning, you're even further away from cashing in on this value. Like, you'd rather this be on something playable as soon as possible, so you can get that value cashed in and swing the boards with that value. But if it hits Reaver, it's really bad actually, because you have to wait to build up your lakes and then play it down. So you're not getting that value early in the game, which is what starts your tempo snowball from rolling. And so typically I think you don't run Mochi with Reaver. However, Sesh of course is running a quad blue lineup, so he's very limited in what he can do. So not the end of the world. It's just one little caveat if you're thinking of building your own Reaver list. Found the creation, but where is Beirut? We transformed both of them. So, I would expect to see Magnus go face. Getting the combat hits on face is just a no-brainer. Can even put him back nice and safe with that charge 3. Lost out in chat made a good point about Lizard's list. The numbers added up to 30 on the deck cover, so it has to be a mono red card. Okay, puts the Magnus in range. I mean, not a lot that can happen here. Like, you'd have to Aurora plus a Humble or something to make that efficient, and you just don't have the Faeria for it. So this is just going to be a long, grueling end for Sesh, unfortunately. Trying to get that Reaver out, it's just... Lizard has all the answers. The creation is a really great tool, where you can also create the Phantasm as an extra potential transform tool. But if you don't need it, you can transform something bigger like Magnus to apply more pressure. Such a flexible card. But we will Frogify. Wait, we just oh, okay. Alright, so we had to build that land to take that trade, fair enough. It's a little bit unfortunate we can't get like an aggro lake for Reaver, but yeah, kind of have to do that, sure. Sesh is going to have to deal with this Mirror Phantasm though, if he wants to safely play this. Wonder if he'll attempt to play around that. Lizard playing an Ancient Herald backwards, just in case a Reaver comes. He's got some damage numbers to deal with it. Lining up, oh, we just top decked a Phantasm, okay. But yeah, lining up a Phantasm to take a nice juicy value trade. He knows what's coming. And Sasha's just gonna desperately shoot out this Reaver, but game over. Alright. Easy rip with the Phantasm. I think we'll see a surrender here. This is going to be a very tough list to beat for Sash. This list is just doing a lot. It's hard to stop that value. If you don't have like a really speedy deck. I mean, he might have. Oh, we're still going. Ulani here to defend the entire kingdom all on his own. Another Phantasm. And now we've lined up many 5/5s. Alright, game 1 going to Lizard. Sasha's gonna have to think about how he's gonna beat this list. Very devastating. And still has the red list. Actually, really surprising he led with Dreamweaver. Because like I said, I thought that would be the ultimate counter to the red. And now that that's gone, I don't know what his answer is. Like, red's pretty brutal into blue. So that was an interesting lead. Okay. This one, if he can apply pressure in the right timing window and the right... Oh. Wait, we're also playing Magna stuff. Huh. Interesting. So we've decided to mirror the mirror Phantasm lists. Double Storm Spawn opener. Decides to keep a Storm Spawn in the opening hand. But... Oh, Enders B. Thank you very much for the subscribe. Appreciate that. So the double storm spawn... we'll see if that pays off, but I think we can comfortably go double neutral +1 next turn Magnus. So we curve this out on turn 3. So not the end of the world. Probably also cool to draw your clunky stuff you don't want Magnus hitting into, I guess. Maybe. Like failed experiment. I guess you'd rather this be discounted than a failed experiment, though. Oh, we're gonna go Archon? I think I liked Magnus better. Yeah, Lizard does have Frogifies, but it just gets this guy out hopefully before the Frogify is drawn. Otherwise, you wait till the mid-game, it's more likely Frogify is gonna get drawn, and then it's just a dead card. But, I mean, even if it gets Frogified, you still have a Collector on board, so who cares? And you get to threaten that farm boy too. See if a double neutral comes out. Oh, wow. Yak attack. Oh. Okay, so this might be like a S of Dawn's Yak list with the blue package, and we've got things like Magnus discounting Yak attacks. Also discounting Mother of Yaks, potentially. So we're gonna line up a Yak attack on that farm boy. It's a thing we can play, but Magnus might have something to say about it. Pretty expensive 9 cost, deal 1 damage. 9 cost Falcon Dive. Oh my. Wait, this might actually change things. I think Sesh potentially can build up to Dream here. Since Lizard is playing this super slow. Oh no, he's not going to do it though. How many turns do you have to wait for a Dream? Like, we have to wait guaranteed 2 turns. Up to 5. So we go up to 16, but we're like double collecting, so we're getting 5 each time. So we go up to 15, 20, like over 3 turns. We can play this. Unless this gets answered, which is very possible. I mean, I don't know. Building up to Dream is a little bit sketchy still. But I think that is very possible in this matchup where Lizard's playing slow. Like, this is the perfect opportunity for Dream. Why include it in the list if you're not going to play it when it's playable, I guess. And I think it was very playable this match, but I don't know. Okay, Sash has lost connection, unfortunately. Hopefully he can rejoin before his time bank runs out. That is unfortunate. Lizard was the one who mentioned to me he might be DCing. Okay, he's back. Good. Yeah, I mean, obviously you'd hope this to get discounted by Magnus, but... yeah, I mean... okay, so... we get to gobble the 1-1. Find a creation? Wait, so we just get another Magnus and we can dump it this turn. Okay, that actually paid off. That paid off really well. Like, really well. Now we get to body block that 4-4. Oh my god. 2 Magnuses is crazy. Magnus-eye? We probably are looking to dump Faeria. Oh. Okay, we want the combat hit just to check. We do find Phantasm. So that's solid. I think Blizzard definitely wants to block both spaces so that it doesn't get hit in the face. So that's probably fair. But now we can block with Phantasm plus Beirut. And we'll take minimal combat hits. Oh. Oh, sorry, yeah, we just have a creature to trade here. Sure. But Sesh popped a windfall. Not too bad. Actually made back that 10 we spent on the Magnus in the first place. Not too bad at all, and we get to trade his Magnus. Now, both players have gotten 2 hits with Magnus, so kind of an even trade there, but it all depends on the procs. Like, Sash got a pretty good proc. Oh, but if we were 1 card later, just 1 card later, we would have got it. Okay. But that's okay. We'll take a win. Alright, we can just go this way. Sure. We'll take a windfall. Looking at the Yak attack, it makes sense to kill the 6/2, also get a value trade on this. I think what I want to see is double neutral so that we can get an aggressive neutral. Unfortunately, we can't summon a Yak there. We have to summon all the Yaks at once. So this makes sense to do. Then I guess 1 Yak to go back and take over collecting, 1 to take this value trade, and 1 to hit the 6/2. And we can do that with a double neutral. I don't think Sesh needs any more lakes. Oh. Well. Never mind. I guess we could build up to that. Are we actually going to build up to that, though? Seems unlikely. We were on 17 Faeria there, right? Yeah, but we had to do something. Wait, what? No value trade? Are you insane? I guess it doesn't matter. To be fair, it doesn't matter. Okay, I like what Sesh did here. I think the value trade probably just doesn't accomplish anything. 6/6 still comes over, collects. Value trades your 2/2 and you're sad. So this setup here means that the 6/6s are forced to trade into the 6/6s, and our Toad is, and both of our 2/2s are free. Garridan spotted. Top decked another windfall, which is playable here. Pretty good. We get our value trade, we get to kill here. Looking very nice for Sash. He does have a board full of 2/2s right now, so gonna have to be careful just a little bit, but Lizard's gotta build 2 entire mountains to kill those things. And when the first mountain is built, I think Sash will sniff something. Yeah, 1 mountain's built and he passes, so, I mean, not much that Sesh can do even with the knowledge that Garridan is coming. Like, what do you do? I think it looks like Aurora's Dream. This is gonna be such a sick Aurora's Dream. Because now, not only does he get that Faeria value, but he's got no cards left in hand. That's crazy. I think you can just hit face, probably. Faeria is not going to matter, right? Well, let's see. You're guaranteed getting Garridan. Okay, fair enough. We can collect once, and then this allows us to draw with our power wheel next turn. Okay. Aurora's Dream actually getting played. That's crazy. Oh, he had this power wheel open there. He could have just +1'd, which he did. I guess it really doesn't matter. I don't know. Do you prefer Faeria or 2 damage to face? Maybe Faeria is still important. Because after you play your 9 cards you draw from Dream. This is crazy. We saw Tree this tournament and we're gonna get to see Dream actually played. What a tournament. Good time to come back. I can't believe that. You rarely ever get to see either of those cards played. But But here we go. We got the dream. Oh. Look at all those cards, including a Mother of Yaks. Which is just nuts. Absolutely nuts. Looks like we're just gonna dump Yak Attack, Aurora. Makes sense. Hopefully we don't fall into the trap of Yak Attack Phantasm. Yeah, this is the thing too. Like, it's pretty likely... I mean, it's pretty likely Storm Spawn or Windfall gets hit with the Dream, right? So I don't think Faeria matters. I feel like we could have just done a face hit with that one Toad. I mean, I'm min-maxing here. It really doesn't matter end of the day. So I want to kill the Garridan for sure. I mean, we can even taunt the 6/6 that's not collecting. So we might as well just... Yeah... Guess we'll use this as a body blocker, looks like. I mean, we don't even need a body blocker. We can just taunt, right, with Mother of Yaks.
Would you like some tea?
3 seconds. Oh my god. Sash, don't do me like this. Don't do me like this. Oh my god, are we not playing Mother? Oh my god, Sash, you had like all the cards in hand. Oh no. That upsets me. With such a lead. And like, we still have a lead, but it just gives Lizard some opportunities. Also, wait, Magnus? Did he creation the Magnus? I didn't realize that. I thought he hard played this. Interesting, okay. But yeah, I mean, this gives an opportunity for Lizard to set up a Magnus, so if Sash isn't careful, that Magnus could go face. And Sash next turn invests everything at Lizard's face, maybe? Probably doesn't end up mattering, though. Like, you're gonna go face for a lot with the 5 power and the 2 4s. Did pick up creation, so we can create a future Magnus. One thing to note about creation is that it doesn't copy discounts, it returns the card to its original cost. So like, Mother will return to its original cost. Okay, so Lizard saw the Mother, can throw in the surrender. Fair enough. Alright, we beat back that list. Well done, Sash. And this list actually also has a lot of sturdy stuff, probably solid at fighting reds, even. But obviously, Lizard's gonna go with the other list, because he does see the Bloated Toad cover. So, you can just save his red list for that. That's gonna be very, very juicy. I'm sure Sash is happy to be fighting in all this blue. Looks like we are having some connection issues, though. Uh-oh. Lizard flipped his computer over again. Alright. Are we both here? Okay. Looks like. So Lizards looks like he picked a Reaver list. So how's this gonna go? Both players, honestly, I think have even late games. I think Sash's is a little better. Because Lizard's gonna play this slow. I think Sash is happy with the slow playing. He's gonna have a lot of stuff to swarm and block that Reaver. But all depends on the cards. Lizard's got 2 Frogifies to start the game with. Sesh with the Magnus start. So, unfortunately, this guy's probably getting sniped. This line paid off last turn, where he just went with the Archon and didn't go for Magnus right away. And I think it'll pay off this time again. Oh, although Lizard got the Triton Sanctuary down, that's huge. Sesh can't really deal with that. So that's gonna get a ton of value. There's no commands in this list from Sesh. Magnus can threaten it with charge 3, but it's about to get Frogified. Also, double Storm Spawn start again. This is like the same start as last game. Hopefully for Lizard's sake, it's not. Okay. Okay, we do this line where we double collect. There was an option to go aggressive here with double neutral and hit face for 6. Which I almost didn't mind. I don't know. I guess if you have the better late game, you might as well just maintain collections. It's a little bit different a story with this on board, though. You do want to put a bit of pressure on this, because this was played down so early without contestment. Without I don't know what the word is for that. We're on 6 lakes already? Okay, interesting. We're at Dreamweaver already. I didn't realize this was happening so soon. Guess we got the ramp with Water Ellie. Earn into Frogify. Alright, I mean, Sesh, based on the cards we see in both players' hands, doesn't look amazing for Sesh. Let's see, we got Phantasm to use on this Toad potentially. But maybe considering going back and collecting. If we go back and collect though, this thing's still vulnerable, right? Are we gonna pre-Phantasm? Are we gonna play Battletoads? I almost liked going face with a Phantasm and ignoring the collection. I'm not sure. Draws. I guess creation on the 6/6 is cool. That's a decent body blocker. I don't like Toads anymore, I think, because I mean they just get gobbled with the 3/5 really efficiently for Lizard. But Lizard's gotta decide which land he wants to invest in as well. He wants this aggressive one for Dreamweaver, but looks like he's gonna go double neutral. Doesn't need to pop the Reaver here yet. We get a value trade. Yeah, I mean, these Toads felt very weak. I liked just dumping the Archon, but maybe we get rewarded now that Beiru's come down. We can creation it. I don't know what our answer to the Fugu is. Like, we're just gonna have to Phantasm anyways, and we lost so much in the process. This already got a value trade. Oh, failed found. Gotta open up a spare lake. So failed. We have 3 storm spawns in hand. Doesn't feel great. Can we afford both? We can, right? This costs 8, this costs 7, 15. Pretty solid. The order kind of matters. We want specific lake spots, free up this lake spot. Dump the Beirut aggro there, which I think is solid. There's Frogify, of course, but... whatever. We'll bait it out. I say bait. Like, it's pretty bad value getting Frogified here, but... oh. Okay, fair enough. This is better. Yeah, fair enough. We still get a sturdy 5/5 at face this way, less Frogify value for our opponent, and we deal with the Beirut at our face. Sure, I respect this a little bit more. How are we dealing with the Dream Reaver, though? Guess we've got two guys. No, this guy's getting traded. Huh. This like spot's interesting too. He could have played the leg here and then just dashed the Reaver to the Explore tile out of trade range. Then you're super safe. But yeah, deal with that Reaver, I guess. Take a draw and don't find anything. So he's gonna have to pre-hit. If he doesn't pre-hit, then we're dead to enchant. See if he does it. He's hovering that card. It makes complete sense. I mean, the big win condition... oh, okay, never mind. Big win condition to this deck is enchant. It's either that or Ninja Toad, but I think enchant's the more popular pick. And he plays it. Sesh doesn't respect the enchant. I don't know if he would have won anyways. He needed to somehow find 15 damage that turn, so maybe it was the correct play to just put the Archon up and just say, if you have enchant, I lose. If you don't have enchant, I win. So I guess fair enough. Oh no. Yeah, that error has occurred twice today. Interesting. Thought this was now a Pal World stream. Yeah, I put out a non-card game related video just for fun. Okay, so Sesh is offline. This looks like maybe it nuked the whole lobby potentially, but it saved. Okay. Okay, this is tough for Sesh now. He's got to play the Bloated Toad list into the red if he beats Lizard's blue. Well, that's gonna be tough. Potentially. So... guess I'm cheating a little bit because I'm gonna have to face the winner of this series. So if I face against Lizard, I kind of know his lists, but maybe it balances out. Lizard can see my own lists, or Sesh if he wins. I'm not hopeful with the cover, but it is just a cover. It doesn't represent the whole deck. But Sesh kind of blew through two chonky lists. I don't expect this one to be chonky, even though we got the chonky boy on the cover. Man, Bloated Toad's so cool. I'm gonna become like Bloated Toads. Just eat all day. Become fat on frogs. Wait. Didn't we see these cards before? How did Sesh manage to build another sevens list? That's wild. Huh. So we had these cards in the Dream Reaver list. Interesting. There's some interesting overlap there. Seems like Sesh thought long and hard about this lineup. Because I haven't seen these decks from Sesh before, I think. Not these exact decks. That's brutal. Turn 2 Triton Sanctuary again. So Sesh should probably chase that structure. Maybe. I guess if you just chase the double collector, maybe it works the same. Why not Archon though to threaten? We want to go opposite side? This is really weird. So we put in the aggressive land to the opposite side of the structure, but then opt to go 2 sides? So Sesh just saying, I don't care about the structure. Can't deal with it anyways. Steps back the 2... Oh, we're replacing with a different creature? Okay, I don't know if this is necessary. I don't know what this achieves. Maybe he's afraid of land trick, like spell whirl into land trick, I guess. This is just way more vulnerable into Frogify though. Do you play around land trick here? I feel like you don't, right? I mean, maybe if you're super scared. I guess he wanted to play this anyways to get the 7. The second 7, so maybe. Whatever, it works out. We get to maintain the shield. Oh, does it work out? We have to figure out where the second shield's going, though. Thinking about investing Phantasm. On the 2/2, I guess? Sure. I guess that makes sense. We lose... I kind of want to save these for maybe Phantasm. But maybe Sesh has like a ton of stuff. A ton of like Frogifys and such, and he doesn't care. Maybe also he's confident that he's gonna apply a lot of pressure. The enchant's pretty nice there. Gets a 6/6. Flying Piranha. Oh, that was from Spellwhirl, right? Sick. Piranha is kind of big here. Second Spellwhirl. Oh, we did end up finding a land trick. How about that? Was that from Spellwhirl? Or was that hard drawn? I think that was Spellwhirl. Amazing pulls from those Spellwhirls. Wow. I mean, Piranha usually a subpar card, but in this situation, very strong. His structure is still going, by the way. And Sunken Tower, Spring Mochi, Windfall. All drawn off Spellwhirl. This is going to be extremely tough for Sesh now. I mean, just because the structure is still open and collecting, and Sesh can't do anything about that, that's what makes this really bad. Like, sure, you can get good cards, but... Yikes. 8 Faeria in the... Well, 9 Faeria in the bank, and still no reason to pop it. Wonder what Sesh's win condition in this is, because we've already seen Dream Reaver in his past list. Definitely doesn't have room for a Reaver, because he's running the 7s package. And he ran that in the Reaver list, right? Maybe Colossus? I mean, maybe there's room for Reaver. You don't honestly have to run, like, 3 Reavers. You can run 2 or potentially even 1. But, well, he's building neutral, so obviously no Reaver. But, like... I guess Colossus then's the win con. We saw a creation, right? I think, in this list. So maybe it's just like creation value. 7s. Piranha's going crazy with the flying, threatening double collection still, even if that 5/5 steps up. We top decked Humbling Vision. Don't know if that matters. Want to get an aggressive creature in here? Maybe Warden. Yeah, Warden makes sense. You just protect the 5/5 hit face. I think Warden aggressive with an aggro lake, I like. Put some pressure on this. Maybe this gets the Death Touch guy to kill your 4/6 instead of your 5/5. Aggro land for the future. Yeah, it just makes sense, right? I think we want some aggro pressure. It looks like that's what's going to happen too. Gonna dump the Warden aggressive. I think it's a good play. Makes sense. So now on Lizard's side, we have a lot of Faeria to work with. We're gonna get to see that structure cashed in. 2 turns away from Reaver. What else do we have? Don't have a lot that's like reactively playable right now. I guess Frogify, but we don't really have any Frogify targets. That's what's good about these like mid-range bodies is you don't want to invest Frogify into these, like Phantasm or Warden. Like even Humbling, it felt really bad for Sesh to humble that Phantasm because it's just really expensive. So the mid-range bodies, this is what makes them so popular. And what makes Frogify so expensive. This guy though, I mean, 3 cost kill a creature, not too bad. And also a collector. Looks like we are gonna Frogify. Okay, just to clear up that side of the board and maintain our structure still. Sesh just not finding any ways in to get the structure. Oh dear. A lot of opportunities to move up here though. This is a 6/6, right? Yeah, so we can... Do we dump this aggressive? Play it into the 3/1 and get humbled? I think you can assume there's no humbling though from Lizard. Especially if you know his list from the hub maybe. Because he's running, I think he runs like triple Frogify. Just because you're building up to that land count pretty fast. Like Frogify is normally pretty expensive. 4 likes is a lot to build up with normal blue where you're building a lot of neutrals. But the Dream Reaver forces you to kind of build your land slowly. So we are actually getting Frogify turn 4. No need for humbling potentially. Okay, finally cashing in. 18 Faeria to spend here. And we top deck the Water Ellie, so we get to curve into Dream Reaver. We have a Windfall in hand too. Man, we're gonna be able to dump our whole hand here. Do we have anything to buff? No. But we can play Reaver face. Sesh does have that Humbling Vision stored. Doesn't quite answer the full body, but it answers the lethal at least. And then just dumps Beirut, that's all he's really got. Playing the 3/3 also allows you to have a clean trade on the 6/6. And also stepping back that 3/1, strategically playing around, finding a clear on the 6/6. Sesh has an opportunity to move the 6/6 this way if that helps. Potentially could. Let's see. We have to invest a Humbling Vision, right? Looks like he is going for something there. All we have as a trick here is Humbling, I guess. Not much to think about. Can't answer this, so... Unfortunately, it's gonna have to live as a 3/5, which is fine, potentially. This Enchantress has something to say. Gonna put us down to half HP maybe. Oh, sorry, wait. We have the 5-5 active still. Oh, why did I think... Okay. I don't know why I didn't see this line. For some reason I thought the 5-5 had to trade the Beirut there, but we had enough swarmy guys to kill that thing. Okay. Sesh found a clear. Nice. Unfortunate trade there. And the second Reaver picked up with the discount on the Mochi. Perfect curve there. And that second one's going to be brutal to deal with. Sesh kind of spent all his resources to kill that first one. We don't have an answer. And Sesh does have the lethal... I'm sorry, Lizard does have the lethal in hand. Unfortunately. We're gonna have to top deck a Humbling, or a Frogify, or something. I think he's debating playing this Commander. I guess that makes sense. If you find Humbling, you still have to deal with the 3-5. And all you have is a 2-2 here. But... I don't know, it depends on what your answers are. If this Phantasm has an answer, maybe you can top deck a Phantasm. Well, that's still not really an answer, you still get 2 shot. I don't know. It depends what Sesh is feeling. He knows his own deck. Why do we dump the commander first? Wait, Lake? Oh, we're gonna double block. I guess that's an option too. Okay. Maybe this is the safest option. Gonna have to step the 2-2 back, though, to find the numbers, unfortunately. Yeah. Okay, I guess this was the safest option, but there is Sunken Tower, unfortunately. And we do have the lethal. Alright, so GG. Lizard closing out the game. 3-2? 3-1? 3-1. Right, so we didn't get to the red list yet. Alright. Super Blizzard versus myself. In this finals of the Aurora Open number 2. We have some deck information on Lizard from casting. Whoopsie. But hey, he's got some information on us too, since we streamed. He probably knows this is a nat list if he was watching. I don't think I care about the reds. I brought double green for fighting red, so it's going to be one of these. I think I'm more scared of this one because my lists aren't particularly fast. So then we'd have to deal with Dream Reaver, which I think is fine. I think this is the one, right? Triple Frogify. I think we could use blue to fight, potentially. What do I use to fight this, though? What do I use to fight this, though? It's like the same things, same tools you need, I guess. Just less. Is there less transform? Maybe there's not. Beiru's huge into this. Beiru's in both decks, though. Like, both are doing very similar things. I guess it doesn't really matter. I guess you're just banning which one you think is the better list. But it's also, like, the better late game, because I think 2 of my lists are pretty slow. Which one does Lizard ban, also? Can we predict this? I think he bans Crackthorn, honestly. If he knows this is Nancy, he's not going to ban that. He's going to ban Crackthorn, and we're going to be stuck with these options to fight with. Huh. Am I okay with that? I mean, not much I can do about that, right? My heart says to ban this one, we're gonna ban this one. I predict Crack... Oh. Blue gets banned. Oh, interesting. Huh. Okay. I guess we'll start with this. I guess I want to use yellow to fight the blue. That makes sense. The self-burn doesn't matter as much if we're gonna get revered anyways, maybe. We got a lot of swarm to fight stuff. I think we'll start with this. We'll lead with this. 4.0. So this can be a sketchy matchup like green typically. I mean, super OP into red, but my list is very slow. So I'm going to need to try and find big bodies as soon as possible from like Seek Shelter. I could ramp to, well, I guess Tyrion Golem. Is that worth it? Like, you slap down a Tyrion Golem, it's pretty brutal against red, right? Unless one of these lists is a mono red angry. Which one is better, actually? I can afford this sooner, right? Turn 3, we get a 6/9 maybe? I tossed both. I meant to keep the Oak Father. But, oh well. Turn 1, Bloom Sprite. I think it makes sense to actually explore. Because this gives us a better forest placement, even if it overwrites. But if it doesn't, then we're cooking. Bloom Sprite. Turn 1. Oh, another Bloom Sprite? Not a huge fan of that. But I think I am just gonna play it into Shaker. Because if Shaker comes, we still get our value back, right? Like, these kind of collect when they die. A discounted card by 3? It is Shaker. Oh, it's Cypher.
There can be only one.
Okay, Cypher is whatever. That's fine. No playable cards, though. Not as fine. Guess we'll start building this defensively. Do I draw? Maybe I draw. Just to find Seek Shelter? But then I'm 2 lands away from Tyrion Golem. I think we can do one more forest and then draw next turn if we need to. I could play this to deck thin. No, this doesn't really accomplish anything, does it? We'll just do this and pass. Horsemaster can come. But we can't do anything about that. So the fact he played triple mountain into Cypher and not Shaker maybe makes me think he had nothing in hand. Wait, 4th mountain. Cannon carrier? We're doing mechs? Okay. Option to buff or just stalker it. Buff could make more sense, so I cash this in. I think that makes more sense. And we want to do this first to draw. It feels not amazing, but I think we'll just go for this. Oh! It's a Runin! Oh my god. We're gonna get horse mastered so hard. What does this mean? Do I draw now? Runin's like not even good. And we get a Bloom Sprite. Cool. Unfortunately, I don't think Runin's very good. Just because Cypher's on board here. But I think we're just forced to dump it anyways. I guess I dumped this anyways, too. Do I want to play around Hook somehow? This is gonna get 1 HP. How do I play around Hook? Guess let's just tuck in like this. Don't know. We're gonna get Coptered plus Wrathed. Feel like I'm kind of hurting for cards though, so this is kind of the reason I wanted to Bloom Sprite. It's an option to just hold it and not just spend 2 Faeria on a 1/1. That isn't collecting. But we have a lot of Faeria, right? We're gonna top deck feed soon. It's an option to build our forests up towards Moby as well to deal with the Cypher. Okay, nothing. Find an Oak Father. So I think building forests now makes sense. Question is, do I want to dump Oak Father or no? What am I still afraid of? Hook can come. Whatever, I guess. This is only a 6/11. Which is still a lot. Like, let's see. Bombslinger probably exists. Maybe it's mono red mechs. Bombslinger comes. 4 damage. I got 7 left. He does 7, but who cares? Maybe I just dump the Oak Father. We don't wait. Just to put pressure. I don't know, do I want to... Like, I'm only greeting for, like, 1 extra HP stat. I feel like the tempo pressure is a bit better. Keep the Sprite there, so we don't get coptered, I guess. We're gonna get cannon carrier detonated, maybe. Yeah, I mean, I don't think this is going to get too many more stats anyways. I think it makes sense just to dump it. We're going to draw into more big things to play anyways. And I really want to pressure that Cypher before he gets a nasty hook shot off. Wait, he can still do that. He can still go Bomb Slinger with a mountain build. 4, 5, 6, and then hook. And then get 6 HP for free. Interesting. But he doesn't have it, it looks like. Could still do it with damage. Polterion. Polterion's a little annoying. He's a lot annoying. Still very fearful of Hook. Maybe we can top deck Taunt. I think drawing makes sense just to top deck Taunt. I wanted Moby, right? We only have 2 forest builds here. And only a 50-50 for Moby. I could play this to see what I get. Maybe that alters my decision. I want a Stalker here though, right? Let's draw. God damn. That hurts. I don't know what to do about that then. Alright, I guess just pass. I don't really have anything. Was I supposed to build a forest? I was looking for a taunt. I think a taunt would have sufficed. I had so much Faeria there. I could have even played like Ice Rock with Wild Growth. I think it was 1 shy actually, because I wanted to play Stalker. I would have had to play 1 for Seek, 1 for Wild Growth, so I guess I would have been shy of Ice Rock, but there's plenty of other options. very tense point in this match. Because if that Baldurian gets popped off, or if the Cypher gets popped off, we're in a lot of trouble. But if we find answers, then we're looking okay. Please don't have Hook, though. Oh no!
I will bury you.
Okay. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. It's absolutely fine. I'm not worried about it. Absolutely no problem. Oh my god. Think we need a card. Amazing. Let's see where this lands. Neat. I need another card.
I will bury you.
Voice of Hunger? That doesn't do anything. At most we get 5. I don't know, man. Think I'm screwed. Nothing matters. Don't really know what I'm supposed to do there. Well, if he invests his Cypher into trading, then we Moby it. If he invested into face, maybe we're happier. Then we Moby it anyways and kill the Baldurion. There must have been a better way to do something here. Maybe I should have just left my face open, ate the 2/2 to get 11 HP, and then buffed to get 13 HP. No, I feel like there was... Well, what's the power? That would be 11 power, just not quite enough.
I will bury you.
Wait, what? That was not the move I was expecting. Interesting. Wait, what? This was completely not what I was expecting. So next turn we're on 12. I can play Runin plus Moby. Wait. Okay. That was questionable, I feel. But I'll take it. We'll grab a Moby plus a Runin, I think. But Runin where? I think we can go on this mountain space to be a collector if we build this land. Because then this guy's gonna trade here. Cypher's gone. Next I could step up. So there's 2 creatures here, then maybe I want to step down just to threaten stuff? I don't know. I just want to play out of hook range of stuff. I guess stepping back makes the most sense.
Nature never dies.
Okay, and then want to play it all. Thing is, double flame burst still is a thing. Maybe he was lining up a Horse Master here. The step back I just was unsure about. Very interesting. I think I want to get this guy as far away from my face as possible. I mean, at least we have time now to build up taunts, so it's not like a big deal. Or we could build up to... We could build up to that, right? So let's see. This guy I don't want to put in hook range is the thing. I'd rather like step him in trade range or something. Which I think is solid. We do have Wood Ellie, but I want to hold my Faeria, I think, now. Did Lizard have neutrals in this list? He did, right? So I can step. I'm really scared of what to do with this guy. Like, do I move him here to get bomb slingered? Like, he builds up double flame burst and I gotta deal with him, right? Horse Master can come. What if I just put him on the... Are you stupid? Wait, I'm actually so stupid. So he hooks that. What is wrong with me? I just threw. I mean, he's got to have the hook. He's played one hook already. Unlikely he runs 3, right? So maybe he just doesn't even have a second one, but that was just... Hello! Come hook me. Detonate. Okay. Alright, not punished. I'm cool with not getting punished. It's time for tree. Oh my goodness. Tree, a second time with tree. I think we can just cluster in the corner now and cower as we tree. And now we run away. And yeah, we'll just stand here in the corner. Because he can't kill this now, because he doesn't have any ways to build lands, so his Cypher will just drown. That was the idea running through my head when I stepped here. Even though I did play into hook. But now we're not playing into hook. Step maybe this way. Guess I could have stepped Runin down. I think that hook is fine. Like, we get 1 proc off our tree at least. We're guaranteed 1 proc, which I think is value in itself. Like, +7/+7, what's he gonna do against a +7/+7? Thing is, depends if the card is playable, because if it hits the Oak Father, can't really play it next turn. Where did I get Runin from? Oh, that was from the Bloom Sprite. Right. Okay, so he is gonna get a proc. And maybe he actually finds an answer to tree because of the proc. Yes! It hit the good cards. Another 9/11. Interesting. Yeah, unfortunately I can't stop this, and then this gets hit, right? Guaranteed. Not much I can do about that. Okay, so he's guaranteed to get hammer. Does that make me upset? I could put this face. So we're only getting hit in the face for 6, right? So maybe going face here is fine. We hit him for 15. We don't need the taunt. Hopefully that makes sense. And then we'll body block a hook. Like he hasn't hooked yet. We have 2 healing in the deck also. Okay. He's only got 5 Faeria to work with here because he doesn't want to step this. And then he's only got 2 Faeria to work with once the hammer hits something, so I think we're fine. Can't kill tree with that. Can't kill this because it will drown. There's not much he can actually do with the hammer. Guess he can go face for 10, but the tree heals me for 7. So it really doesn't matter. You can have your hook. I should have seeked. So that I have a card that's actually gonna get hit with tree. Whatever. Doesn't matter. We're healing for so much. Laya. Ooh. Yeah, Laya's a good card. So yeah, it hits the Oak Father because it has to, and that's a little bit on me. Whoops. So he's gonna have to one-shot me also, by the way. He's got 7, 11, 15 going to face, which is almost a lethal. I just need an answer to the structure, I guess. I'm forced to seek, right? Okay, we grab Willow and then we draw. No feet. I guess we can just taunt if we're worried about dying. Thing is, I'm not gonna get to hit face twice in a row. Let's see, am I worried about dying? 15 to face. I'm kind of worried about dying. It's an expensive one. Wait, did he find it? No, he's 1 short, right? Set! I should have played the Living Willow. Oh my god, I can't believe he won. Okay, that's very sad. With the tree on board, still loses. Oh my god. I think... So, this not playing the Seek Shelter was obviously a mistake. I could have played the Living Willow there instead of the Wood Ellie. A little bit greedy for feeds. Living Willow would have helped me live. Guess I should remember that for next time. Living Willow helps you live. Alright, that's an unfortunate loss, because now we might get countered by blue. That's okay. Lizard played that one well. Mistakes were made. Okay. Guess we toss Shaker. Just work on Willow. Having a buff in hand is kind of nice, maybe. Damn, I wonder if we would have won if I played the Willow, though. He was getting a lot of damage there, and I had no answers to it, is the thing. Like, I think if the Willow came down... I think if the Willow came down, then maybe I had a 50-50 of hitting my 2-4 taunt with the buffs, and I could stall a second time. He was just dealing a lot of damage there. So it was possible that that was not possible. I didn't play the Reveler. I'm reveling in my previous match. Oh no. That was a mistake. Turn 3 Cypher again, and the flamethrower that can't be answered. Okay. Pre-buff puts me to 4 HP if I can body block. Only answer to this is like Shaker. Do I soak up the damage with Gagana? I didn't see a Horsemaster last game. I don't know what his neutrals are. I kind of want this to survive on 4 HP so we can Maj it. This feels a little silly, but I'm gonna do that anyways. Shield mates. If I summon the Gagana elsewhere, we still take 3 damage overall. This at least protects my Reveler. Give me the option to maybe go for Birdship. No. I have to build up Tamaj. Oh, don't do this. Don't do this. Another one. It's not making this easy on me. I don't know. Man, any like... I am screwed. Is he hard running this? That's crazy. The Cypher has just killed me both of these games. I have no answer to this. Hook just... He gets a free hook target. Or he kills this for free. Definitely getting something for free. So I guess I'm just screwed. I guess I could lure him in with a free shield mates that I got. What if I just do this? Shield mates? I don't really know what to do here, to be honest. Drop another one to tank a hit. Wait, was that worth it? What was I at? 5? Could I have played Maj next turn? I was at 5, then... Next turn... 3, 4, 8... Collect with... No, I would have to build a land. I don't think I had Maj next turn anyways. Alright. Still don't quite have anything. Still shy of Maj. Do we throw another one into the fire? Let's see, if I top deck feed here, I'm in a good spot. If I don't, I'm in a bad spot. Okay, let's top deck. Oh, good at this game. Okay, where's Ground Shaker number 2? Okay. Maj can come somewhere, right? I just Maj onto this guy? Yeah. Let's do this. Collect. We're gonna get death touched though. Actually, we're gonna get a hook shot death touched. Many hookshot opportunities. This list is kind of wacky on Lizard's side. Like, actually running archers, kind of paying off with Hook in the deck. You're threatening so many different spots on the board. I mean, it's a lot different against slow lists, I guess, like mine here. I don't really have any things to bully these archers with, at the moment at least. Double Shaker will help, Garrett in top deck will help, but no Raz or Flame Bursts in the deck. Yeah, okay, so this is Hook. Nice. That's sick. And Cypher just always scary. Cypher never not scary. Archer can reposition itself. And a great spot, still threatening this line, so I can't step my flyer into double collect. I guess we're drawing, and we can step that guy back. Salamander's a thing. I don't think we have to pop it. I mean, it can hold for more value, potentially. Do we just let this shoot my face? I kind of want to put something here, though, so that I can threaten the Cypher, right? So maybe I do play something. Like Shaker. Like what wants to go here? Only really Shaker. If I put a Willow down, That can get buffed to 5 power. Maybe we bait him with Willow. Damn. I don't want my shield to pop for free, but I'm kind of just forced to let it happen. Maybe I should have just gone all out with the salamander here, I'm not sure. Because it would have just protected the shield pop. Would have taken 3 damage on the salamander instead. Da-dong dong. It'll be awkward once the bird dies too. Because all my mountains are kind of clustered here. Okay. So nothing. Wood Ellie is actually solid. We get another creature in there. We want to keep drawing. Let's see what we get from this. Okay, Ice Rock. Can't play it. I can play it this turn. Oh, I want to collect maybe. Let's see, do I want collections or do I want more buffs? Honestly, potentially more buffs. I think this is fine. Oh, my bird gets eaten then. So I want to do this to cash. If I buff my bird, this gets shot. Goes to 4 HP though, actually. It doesn't get a shot entirely. Should we pre-buff? It's fine. We got a lot of value from that. It's fine. What? What? Huh. Huh. Oh. Well, okay. You know, I think... Interesting. Okay. Well, I'd like to thank you all for coming to this tournament. It's been a pleasure. But that's it. There's no more showings today. Oh my god. I'm speechless. I don't even know what to say. That was just brutal. Okay. Yeah, we just lose. Alright, Lizard 3-0ing. Lots of 3-0s today. Man. Well, there's Meteor in the list. I guess that's good to know, going into the red with the Nat list. Lizard's piloted this very well. I don't even know what I was to do into this. Like, just all the archers threatening all of my spaces in both matches. That was a tricky pilot, which I was unprepared for. Not knowing what was in Lizard's deck was also super tricky, because I had no idea what I was up against. And not knowing that Meteor exists, I mean, Yeah, that was quite the bring. No way I was expecting Meteor. That's actually insane. The archers are absolutely brutal. I don't know what to do about those. I mean, I got a Soul Drain now, so I guess that's fine. But I needed like double Ground Shaker or Crackthorn plus Ground Shaker, and I just didn't have any of that stuff. Okay, we have to be a bit fast, I guess. I don't really like this match is just kind of lost already before it's begun, and not much I can do about that. Now we got Flamethrower to deal with. I haven't seen Flame Burst in this list. But I can't play any fairies, it seems. Do we just get a Nat and body block with a Nat? Maybe? The steps forwards. We Nat. Detonate? And then shoots. Wow, I'm just getting wrecked. I'm absolutely wrecked. I mean, GG. I don't know what I can do. That's kind of just it. Yeah, we'll just surrender. There's no point in continuing, to be honest. Lizard rolled with the red lists, and neither of the green lists we had could beat it. I think the green ramp was very close, so that would have been very different. If we had just closed out that win, a couple mistakes were made in that one, and maybe those couple mistakes would have turned the entire series. Probably. This red list was apparently tricky to deal with. I mean, the only tricky thing was not knowing what was in the deck, I guess. Like, the Meteor was very unexpected. Obviously could have played different if that was a card I was aware of. But that's what makes such an exciting tournament bring, is just including cards that your opponent's not expecting. And, because at this point, the game's, like, I don't know, it's pretty old, and players have defined deck lists. They're all posted on the hubs, so you pretty much know what you're getting into when you get into a match. But something like this, that was a pretty clever bring on Lizard's part, because I wasn't expecting any of that. So well played, well deserved for the first place crown, and we'll just satisfy ourselves with whatever's below that. Probably won't play the third place match, so we'll accept... Wait, sorry. No, I guess I come second. I was in the semis. Yeah, we'll live with second place. That's fine. Okay, so thanks everyone for watching. I might check out that Ablon Arena game if you guys are gonna stick around, but I'll wait for the stream delay to end. Other than that, yeah, thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.